Okay, it's a new day in Star Citizen 3.0.1. I did a little incursion earlier just to test, well, to see if the game was still working on the client side, on my client side, after the update to 3.01. From there I noticed that all my dupes, my clones, I had like 5 cutlasses black. They cleared that mess up, and now ships are just the original instance. One thing to have that you should be aware of is that they reset Alpha UEC. So you again start with 5,000 credits. So be careful in your for your first raid runs, not to spend it all. Okay, since I have no money, basically compared to the more than 3 million I had already accumulated, I'm going to begin using my Aurora.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
And one of the reasons I'm doing even that warning about UEC is because I did notice, but then I forgot, and being used to just go and buy anything I wanted, because there's not so much you can buy in here. I made a rookie mistake of getting into a cargo run with the Aurora for medical supplies at Jela, which left me with only 17 AUC. If after doing that my client froze or the server crashed, I would have lost it all, and I would have had to start coming back from 17 AUC slowly. Like ready?
As you wish.
Retract landing gear.
Landing gear up.
Open star map.
Maps.
I'm going to Yela. I'll definitely try to get some medical supplies cargo, which is a nice profit, from Dickens to Port Olisar. Close star map.
Closing map.
Jump drive.
Jump.
And start building my wallet again. Okay, Dickens Research Outpost is on the other side of the moon, so we're gonna warp. Jump drive.
Hyperspace. Checking systems now. Complete. Enjoy the ride, Commander.
For all those who don't know, the Few is a Star Citizen streamer. He's got an interesting event tomorrow, which is the Grey Cat Sumo contest beginning at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So check it out on his stream if you had the time. gonna be fun. Today they were running some practice runs for the game mechanics, and it's gonna be really funny. So right now I'm at 9,464 credits. Today's mission. Let's see if I can get it up to 100,000. I think that's fair. If the server proves to be stable and the client on my side, it should be doable in not so much time. But you can't rescue all of your credits in one run because alpha. And alpha UEC is bound to be reset. As we can see, we are beginning February, and with the first micro patch it was reset, so it will probably be reset every couple of weeks. But still, it will let you, for example, it will let me change my outfits, which I had just changed the last session and was bound to try it in my next login, but I'm really happy that this fix was introduced. They even fixed the helmet light bug. At least it's working now. I'm not sure if it can come back, but at least my helmet is, my helmet's light is working again. If you like what you see, if you get interested on based on my gameplay or my videos in Star Citizen, please feel free to follow and check from time to time. I usually keep those videos up after I stream, so even if you don't get to watch the stream, since I am not on a really set schedule, I'm just beginning to test the streams. Feel free to watch them. There you go. When this happens, without touching any control, that cruise speed went off. You just have to tap the afterburner, and it will again resume SCM speed. Driving this way, you won't lose hydrogen fuel. Right now, it's not that important. I haven't run out of fuel, of any of those, or any fuel, not hydrogen nor quantum fuel, but it may be a good practice in the future. So better to get used now. And I can move my ship without losing speed as long as I do not do any strafing. If I do pitch, yaw, or roll, speed is maintained. Okay, I'm gonna be landing at night. So soon I'm gonna... I can do it right now. Lights on. Lights on.
Activating searchlights.
My God, I'm not used to fly this ship, obviously, and it seems I just crashed into the floor. Whoa, and my ship suffered no damage? Really? Well, that was weird. Lights on.
Lights to maximum.
Are these lights on? Lights on.
Lights on.
I really can't see. And there's no altitude. Gauge. Man, I'm so used to driving my Mustang, which is not the most elegant interface, but at least it shows how it shows your altitude. Does the Aurora have no way to know? That's interesting. Well, I have to fly the Aurora more frequently. How did I not die? Yeah, I did crash. And it seems like my shoes absorb the impact. Okay, there's an Avenger here. But I'm not interested in landing at the landing pad. Deploy landing gear.
The landing gear is down and locked.
Okay. The trick of turning off the engines is usually valid for landing. My God, I crashed. The ship is not showing it, not even damage. And to tell you the truth, I was going so fast that I should have been destroyed. I suppose I bounced off. Not here. I'm looking for. Okay, the blue building is the one will let you on land vehicles. So I guess maybe this one, storage. No, of course it is not. Oh, oh, nice. Okay, always good to see a fellow Star Citizen. He must be doing the same. Avenger is a nice starter ship with some cargo. I think it's 6 UEC. 6 SUs. Okay. The Auroras right now have 3 SUs of cargo capacity. Let's see how much is it. Okay, this would be the... and it wouldn't even fill the 3 SUs. It has 235 units instead of 300. But that would leave me with no money. So I am going to go about half of my UEC. You can see here this would represent 2 boxes, although on the Aurora you can't see the boxes just because I'm over 100. So the first box would be filled up completely, and the second one would just store 18 units instead of 100. That's 82 empty unit spaces. So let's try not to crash on my way back to Olisar. And we should basically double our investment. Another run like this one and we'll be at close to 20,000. I'll keep doing runs using half my AUEC to build up, but not risk losing everything. Lights off.
Lights low.
Retract landing gear.
Landing gear raised.
Open star map.
Displaying map.
Close star map.
Leaving map.
I don't think I have. Yeah. Open star map.
Stellar cartography. Just think of all those places, those faraway, unreachable corners of the galaxy, the uncharted areas.
I'll have to
of
jump
space.
somewhere else. Let's see if something opens up. Close star map.
Exiting map.
Oh, this is new. 4301. The orbital markers were not available usually when you left the atmosphere. With this, jump drive.
Jumping.
I can now use them to get out of planets or moons in this case. Yeah. Open star map.
Displaying map.
Close star map.
Leaving map.
Jump drive. Nice. This is a nice change. I think this is a change. Orbital markers were there when you approached moons, but usually I wouldn't see them when I was leaving the moons. Okay, game.
Radar contact.
Do not freeze. At least with this update, no bindings were lost, which is good. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Lights on.
Lights maximum.
Okay, now on the landing, because this is really good training for your engine and ship control.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Lights off.
Lights to low.
So that's where we are, BO2. Oh, nice. This is a saver. Let's look at it. Let's take a look. Nice ship. I melted mine. I may unmelt it in the future, but I'm really displeased with the future of the Terrapin, and my saver was destined to become a Terrapin. So until I'm sure about what's going to happen, or in case I find something that piques my interest, if a nice salvage ship, a small salvage ship, appears in the horizon, I may go for that one. Or even a prospector, small mining ship. So I just unmelted my Dragonfly for now. I'll keep those crates waiting to see what comes in the next months. I suppose there must be a small salvage ship coming in the horizon soon. That spot hasn't been taken by anything. Let's sell. I bought at 40 and I'm selling at 77. Perfect. I'm almost doubling. There you go. So now I'll just rinse and repeat, because it's really difficult to get that profit margin with anything else. And medical supplies are sold in small quantities, so these are the perfect chips to do that. Auroras and Avengers. Once I get to the Cutlass, it's got 46 SCUs of cargo capacity, and usually the research outposts will only sell you about 7 SCUs of medical supplies. Let's see how the buying prices are here, just as a curiosity. 37, 31, 93. So when the time comes and I'm gonna start using my Cutlass, I'll have to check which route is the best, or maybe check in the database, in the webs. There's a trading database app. I'll try to link that in the description. It's not exactly online, but useful. Lights on. Lights on.
Lights to maximum.
Retract landing gear.
Retracting landing modules.
Lights off.
Deactivating searchlights.
Open star map.
Stellar cartography. Just think of all those places, those faraway, unreachable corners of the galaxy.
Close star map.
Uncharted closing map space.
Jump drive.
Hyperspace jump engaging.
So definitely until I can feel, which I think I might do in this run. With around 9,000 credits I should be able to fill the Aurora and come back for an almost 20,000 profit, and I will still have about 5,000 in my wallet in case something goes wrong. Okay, with numbers like that, it is definitely on the other side of the moon, so let's do as too close. That one. Jump drive. Jump drive.
Hyperspace. Checking systems now. Complete. Enjoy the ride, Captain.
Okay. I will definitely do that 9,000 credits run, so wish me luck. I'm flying dual stick with a Trustmaster T16000 and an old Logitech Extreme 3D Pro, which is going to need replacement soon. But it's still working. Okay. It is still at night, so if I am not careful, I might crash again. But oh well, better to crash with an empty ship than to crash with my 9,000 credits, huh? Lights on,
Lights maximum.
and okay, all that space dust showing that I am going a little in a direction which is a little over Dickens should be enough to not crash before I reach Dickens Research. Let's see if my educated guess is correct. Well, I did crash unexpectedly before, so I don't know, but I'm basically learning a little about the Aurora. I've been flying my Cutlass for too long. Is there really no altitude indicator here? This is a really basic ship. I have to remember now that I have to turn on and off my helmet light. I've been playing without it for basically the whole 3.0. Okay, we're getting closer, but I shouldn't brake yet. I can decelerate a little, maybe. Lower my speed, really. Okay, so that is my destination, and I am going kind of up, so Let's do a little correction. Huh? Okay, the curvature is diminishing, so I should start making arrangements to reach Dickens without crashing, hopefully. We do not have any space dust anymore, so we are inside the atmosphere. I do not want to crash again because I do not like to be so sloppy. But okay, I think we have done it better this time. And let's brake and reestablish our course. Yeah, perfect. This was better. Auroras in atmosphere are really unstable. I'm not moving my roll. Deploy landing gear.
Initiating landing protocols.
Lights on.
Activating searchlights.
There doesn't seem to be anyone here like last time. But
Engaging jump.
no! What is that? Engaging jump where? Okay, I have read about this bug. I think this one has never happened to me before. Oh, interesting. So, where is Dickens? Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay. This just serves as more night approach and landing practice. I just warped through the planet to an orbital marker. At least it's on video. Yeah, it's a warp bug. I have seen it at the council.
As you wish.
Who are you?
Orion.
What is a white dwarf?
You'd better ask our scientist. Verity?
Of course, sir. White dwarf, the remnant of a star that has collapsed, having an extremely dense state with no empty space between its atoms, but not reaching the extremely dense state of a neutron star or black hole.
Very informative, and thank you.
Okay, at least we can make Orion and Verity entertain us for a while. What is Andromeda? Tell me about Andromeda. Constellation Andromeda. Constellation Pisces.
Better coming from the science officer. Verity?
Yes. Pyxis, Greek for box, is a small and faint constellation in the southern sky. Its name is Latin for a mariner's compass. It should not be confused with Circinus, which represents a draftsman compasses. Pyxis is completely visible from latitude south of 53 degrees north, with its best evening sky visibility in January through March. The brightest star is Alpha Pyxidis at magnitude 3.68.
Very informative, and thank you.
What is a quasar?
You'd better ask our scientist. Verity?
Yes. Quasar, an unusually bright object found in the remote areas of the universe. Quasars release incredible amounts of energy and are among the oldest and farthest objects in the known universe. They may be the nuclei of ancient active galaxies.
Tremendous, bravo.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey, you're not Han Solo, and I'm certainly not the Wookiee.
So much for Star Citizen / Star Trek / Star Wars humor. I hope I do not do that jump again. Okay, we are entering atmosphere obviously because of all the tumbliness. but we're still a way to go. And I'm going at top speed. At least the day is coming. Doing this at night, definitely a lot harder. I can even see the surface. Deploy landing gear.
The gears down and locked.
I have to remember to turn off the light. Now I have a helmet light. Okay. I'll have to learn which is the one I need. Always go to the wrong ones. Okay, the closest to the ship spawning building. Okay. Oh, I can feel it, but it's gonna cost me almost all my money. I would be left with about 2,000. Oh. Let's do a little less. There you go. I feel comfortable with 10,000. Done. Okay, wish me luck. You can enter the Aurora from either side. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear up.
Open star map.
Maps.
Close star map.
Exiting map.
I just need to wait until I'm far enough from the moon, Yela, and Port Olisar will be enabled. Jump drive.
Hyperspace. Checking systems now. Complete. Enjoy the ride, Commander.
Radar contact.
Deploy landing gear.
Initializing landing procedures.
Proceed to assigned landing. Proceed to
Lights on.
Lights on.
landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
So nice to have a helmet light. Once again. Okay, profit is getting smaller, but still difficult to beat. So I invested 10,001 AUCs and I'm getting back 16,819. It's a profit of 6,818 AUC, but that's 68%. And I'm at 20% of my target, which is to get 100k for tonight's session. Lights off.
Lights off.
Retract landing gear.
Retracting landing gear.
Open star map.
Maps.
Close star map.
Closing map.
Jump drive.
Jump.
Okay, what is this? Why is all this? Okay, I think I can reset it with 5. No, with 2. I really don't remember changing this. There you go. But maybe that's why I survived that crash. I don't know. Okay. Go on to Dickens. Yeah, usually aim a little above your target so you don't crash like I did at the start of the stream. But now it's daytime.
Readying for system jump now.
Really, Ryan. Thank you. Constellation Aquarius.
Acknowledged. Verity, would you mind?
Confirmed. Aquarius is one of the oldest of the recognized constellations along the zodiac, the sun's apparent path. It was one of the 48 constellations listed by the 2nd century AD astronomer Ptolemy, and it remains one of the 88 modern constellations. It is found in a region often called the Sea, due to its profusion of constellations with watery associations, such as Cetus the whale, Pisces the fish, and Eridanus the river.
Wonderful.
Constellation Pisces.
Verity, would you explain that for the commander?
Of course, sir. Pisces is a constellation. Its name is the Latin plural for fish. It lies between Aquarius to the west and Aries to the east. The ecliptic and the celestial equator intersect within this constellation and in Virgo.
Very informative, and thank you.
Constellation Libra.
You'd better ask our scientist. Verity,
Of course, sir. Libra is a constellation. Its name is Latin for weighing scales. It is fairly faint, with no first magnitude stars, and lies between Virgo to the west and Scorpius to the east.
quite an education.
What are you, Orion? Orion, are you an AI? Where are you from? What is your mission? Okay. I suppose I'm asking the wrong questions. Who created you? What is a planet?
Affirmative. Verity, why don't you explain?
Yes, sir. Planets. A planet is a celestial body orbiting a star or stellar remnant that is massive enough to be rounded by its own gravity, but is not massive enough to cause thermonuclear fusion, and has cleared its neighbouring region of planetesimals.
Tremendous. Bravo.
Are you there? What is a red dwarf? there. That sound and that change in keep handling, we are inside the atmosphere. But the thing is, with the cutlass, you will start seeing an altitude marker, an altitude gauge. Not so with the Aurora. But definitely easier during daytime. There's a ship leaving Dickens. Deploy landing gear.
Lowering gear.
Okay, when did this change to coupled mode? Of course, its handling changed completely. I was expecting to go down and taking too much time doing it. Oh, this is the one. Okay. Got it right this time. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna change my destination for my next run, because I'm getting tired of seeing this guy's face. But for now, I can fill my Aurora with medical supplies for 41, and maybe I'm going to be able to sell it for about 60, because, or maybe like 63 or something. I was buying it for 70 on the first run. I was selling it for 70 on the first run, and then for 67 on this last run. So I suppose it's going to be lower. 63 maybe. We'll see. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear raised.
Open star map.
Displaying map.
Close star map.
Exiting map.
And again the same thing. We have to wait until we are outside of Yela's atmosphere, and then we'll be able to jump. Times the marker won't appear. Have to look the other way or change views. Jump drive. Jump drive.
Hyperspace jump engaging.
Okay, this time around I'm gonna sell the 3 SEUs of medical supplies on the Aurora. That will leave me with about maybe around 30k AUC. I believe that will be enough to begin using the Cutlass for the next runs. A lot of people trying out 3.0.1. Deploy landing gear.
Lowering landing gear.
This is the bottom side of the station. Oh no. No, we're on the right side. Okay. So let's ask for permission to land and approach accordingly. We don't want to hit that freelancer or that freelancer. Okay, it's freelancer night.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Thank you. So now that's your cell. Once you are landed, your cargo should be safe of turbo crashes or any other thing. I've never been inside one of those. I need to go out more with my org and experience some other ships. I've been inside a Saber, the Cutlass, the Aurora, the Dragonfly, but I would like to go inside a Caterpillar.
Bye.
Oh, I'm selling. Okay, 76. Oh, nice. It went up again. So I started the day with almost 10,000 and I'm up to 30,000. I'm definitely going to use my Cutlass and go for medical supplies, but not at yet. I'm gonna change moon. Let's take my Cutlass Black.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
CO2. Okay. I haven't checked if different struts at Olisar are using different prices. That was the case a couple of weeks ago, but I don't know, I'm not sure if that changed. The thing is that that was being used to, you could buy low at strut A, for example, and then EVA to strut B and sell without even moving your ship. Oh, nice. I have a flashlight. Flight ready.
Affirmative.
Retract landing gear.
Gear coming up.
Open star map.
Stellar cartography. Just think of all those places, those faraway, unreachable corners of the
Close star
galaxy.
map.
The unleaving map. Areas of space.
You see the difference? The Cutlass won't have a 3D map. Jump drive.
Hyperspace. Checking systems now.
Oh, it won't help you showing you the heading. You have to look for the marker. But at least it will show you an altitude gauge when you approach the atmosphere. The Aurora doesn't have that. Okay, what I want here is a research outpost, which is I suppose there's a research outpost here. I think I'm wrong about that. Maybe at sailing. Okay, but since we are already here, let's go to Woodry or however that's pronounced. I was looking for a research post because there I can get medical supplies, and that's a good run. Nice profit usually. Sold in small quantities, but it's a nice profit. But I won't be able to fill my Cutlass with something that valuable, and usually research outposts only have like 7 SUs of medical supplies. A courier maybe, but I didn't check the prices. If I can find Laranite at a good price, no, that could be it. But lately, Olisar has been buying Laranite at not such good prices. We'll see what I find. At Kudre, if it's not Laranite, hey, maybe I don't know. I'm not sure what else there is of value. We'll find soon enough. Constellation Taurus.
Acknowledged. Verity. Why don't you explain?
Yes. Taurus is a large and prominent constellation in the Northern Hemisphere's winter sky. It is one of the oldest constellations, dating back to at least the early Bronze Age, when it marked the location of the sun during the spring equinox. Taurus came to symbolize the bull in the mythologies of ancient Babylon, Egypt, and Greece.
Very informative, and thank you.
I would like to know what you're interested in doing once you get into the universe of Star Citizen. What aspect of the game? This is kind of open game, so you can be a trader, you can work for others on their ships, you can be a fighter, a pirate, a mercenary, you can be a scout, you can just be in the administrative side of an organization. If your org is in need of a structure, what are your interests? Comment. We'll explore. That's what this is for. Okay, once again, these are trade runs designed to go from 10,000 AUC to 100,000 AUC after the AUC reset of 301. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear is down and locked.
Lights on.
Lights to maximum.
Oh, how did I miss that altitude marker? Let's slow down to 600. There you go. Oh, one ship. Let's see if the Frost bug doesn't play me a practical joke here, which is lately, something that happens a lot. Nice. Okay, this is UE controlled space, but it's not an armistice zone, so I could get shot. Let's trust this is not the case. There is someone already trading inside here. Maybe he can see me as a threat and get jumpy and preemptively shoot me, but I am not going to go in armed, trusting the goodwill of my fellow citizen. I mean, this is not the drug lab, but okay, let's wait until he finishes his transaction and check this out. Oh. Where did he go? Okay. Let's buy. Oh, nice. Laronite. Good price. Oh, come on. Really? He bought everything. I suppose. 10 units? No way. Okay, if it's not Laronite, then maybe tungsten at 4. Ah, what the hell. Okay, Laronite again. Yeah, he bought everything there was. Man, I came too late. Oh, I'm not going to buy burial. Five burial and 4 tungsten. Remember, guys. Okay. We'll see. And I got here a couple of minutes late. That guy in the freelancer, he bought all the Laronite there was. I mean, I wasn't going to be able to fill my ship, but at the price of Laronite, I don't have enough money to fill it anyway. The full cargo of Laronite is over 200,000. So beryl and tungsten will have to do. Wish me luck. A little more speed so I can get off the Mars atmosphere. Open star map.
Stellar cartography. Just think of all those places, those faraway, unreachable corners of the galaxy, the uncharted areas of space.
Close star map.
Closing map.
Jump drive.
Engaging jump.
Okay. It was 4 and 5. Scared you, huh?
Please proceed to assigned landing bay. Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
I don't know what that is. I suppose someone with a criminal stat approached Olisar, and those are the auto defense turrets. Always close your ship after you leave. Okay, it's at Alpha 3. I'll be back. Okay. I thought that was the semi-open airlock door bug. Huh? Lots of people. Let's sell. Good. As you can see, there is profit in this trip. And now I'm up to almost 60,000 AUC. Well, the servers and the client feel stable enough. I don't know what that is, but
Jumping.
I don't like it. I suppose it's when you are kind of colliding and you get kind of stuck. But don't trust me. So we are at almost 60,000 from 10,000 at the beginning of the stream. So who knows? Maybe I could get to 100 in one jump in just one trip with the right commodity. Let's go, and I will risk it. Okay, nice door, but if you tell it to open, or maybe you are bugged and you can't interact, No. Hey. There may be someone waiting. These guys are kind of suspicious. Fooling around. Yeah. There's something weird going on. Oh, and I went the wrong side. I'll just break my legs. Since there's nothing now, I better not break my legs. I do not have any med pens. SCVA and return to the landing pad. There you go. And off to sailing, so we can visit our third moon of this stream. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Open star map.
Maps.
Huh. Okay. I don't have line of vision, so let's go to Cryostar. Close star map.
Leaving map.
It should be one of these. Yeah. Jump drive.
Hyperspace. Checking systems now. Complete. Enjoy the ride, Commander.
Well, since we're here, let's demonstrate a little the refueling mechanics at Cryostar. Retract landing gear.
Retracting landing gear.
Okay, lights on. Lights on.
Lights on.
Deploy landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
When you approach, you don't have to necessarily land because that hasn't been the case any of the times I have come here. But when you get close enough, the refueling and resupplying menu will appear when you are close enough. There you go. So let's do both. You confirm and you wait for that sound, and hydrogen fuel is complete. You can anyway go to this menu and find it again, and let's refuel quantum fuel from 572 to 583, and that's it. Open star map,
Displaying map.
close star map,
Exiting map.
retract landing gear,
Landing gear retracted.
jump drive,
Hyperspace jump engaging.
Okay, why is it that I am getting the energy distribution reset? I have to check that out. Maybe a voice command I haven't been recognizing and giving it by error. Okay. Let's see, where do I want to go? Family farms, emergency shelter, no, emergency shelter, hydro farm. That's it. Research outpost. There you will find medical supplies. So, jump drive. Jump drive.
Readying for system jump now.
Water supplies. I'll have to land during nighttime. That's kind of a given now. What is a black hole? What is a black hole? I suppose Verity does not know. Or I don't know how to ask. Constellation Gemini.
Verity, would you explain that for the commander?
Of course, sir. Gemini is a constellation. It was one of the 48 constellations described by the 2nd century astronomer Ptolemy, and it remains one of the 88 modern constellations today. Its name is Latin for twins, and it is associated with the twins Castor and Pollux from Greek mythology.
Tremendous, bravo.
One thing you have to be aware of is that each moon has a different behavior. Gravity, the atmosphere's height, and even oxygen composition for when you are outside without with just your suit oxygen supply. I believe Yela replenishes, but not Daymar, nor Delamar, nor Sealing, whichever. It's slower. 600. Nice. Deploy landing gear.
Geared out.
Lights on.
Lights maximum.
So if we follow the pattern from Yela, I guess storage might be this one, because this is the one closest to the blue building, the ship spawning building. We'll see. Lights on.
Activating searchlights.
Lights on.
Lights to maximum.
There you are. So now, this is a research outpost, so hopefully what I'm going to buy here are medical supplies with most of my credits. But don't you believe me? We'll see. No, wrong. So at ceiling, the closest building to the ship spawning one is not storage, but it's the one right in front of it. Look familiar. Okay, what do you have here? 54. How many? Still, I should be able to sell this for about 70, but the profit is not as good as when buying at Yela. No, we'll have to do. Oh. Oh. That's all my money. I can't do that. I need to keep a little. Okay, if I buy just 9 SU, precisely 9 SUs, I will still have about 10k. That sounds good. The price is not the best, but I should still, with 54, profit about 17 per unit. 17, 16, we'll see. I would have preferred like price of 40, 45. But hey, we are already here. And people count on us. People are counting on us to get their medical supplies, so let's go. Okay, Orion, no crashing. You can do this kind of takeoff in these small ships. As far as I know, with caterpillars and the like, you can't take off like that. I suppose Holisar is not going to be visible, but we have to wait until we get out of atmosphere and a little more to know for sure. Open star map.
Stellar cartography. Just think of all those places, those faraway, unreachable corners of the galaxy.
Sailing and Holisar seems to be on the other side of Crusader, so I'm going to try first Cry Astro, just as we did when coming here. Close star map.
Leaving map.
And this is the problem with the Cutlass interface, or I suppose it's Drake interface. You can't be certain which of the markers is one you're looking for, or I guess it's one of these. That one. Jump drive.
Jump.
Right after services is a little clunky, but I suppose those are just first steps. I believe 3.3 or 3.4 is retract landing gear.
Retracting landing gear.
3.3 or 3.4 are going to bring us the really big base stops, spaceship stops, because those are not truck stops. Open star map.
Maps.
Oh, there you go. Close star map.
Exiting map.
Oh, I don't like that. Let's do this run quick. Jump drive.
Engaging jump.
This is not a good time for the server to get jumpy on me. This is my largest cargo so far.
Contact.
Deploy landing gear.
Deploying gear.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Oh, you like to play with fire, huh?
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Lights off.
Lights off.
I feel pretty confident in my landings and my handling of the cutlass, but that was calling it a little closer than I should have, especially when I'm not filled with cargo, but this cargo is equivalent to most of my credits, most of my AUC. And the fighting continues. EO1. Yeah, people are probing Polisar's defenses, definitely. Oh, and I think I heard or saw in one of CIG's videos that there's going to be persistence between sessions for your prime stat. We'll see. It will happen sooner or later to me. No, not buy, sell. So I bought at 57. That's good. That's a nice profit. $80,000. One more run. We'll go back to Yela this time. I believe we should be able to get a better price for the medical supplies there. This is a medium ship. The rework, it went from small to medium, if I recall correctly. It's a great value, and right now this is the king of 3.0. I'm sure that won't last long, but let's take advantage of it for now. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Open star map.
Displaying map.
Close star map.
Closing map.
Do you see? I just chose and the marker is nowhere to be seen. If I change views, it should appear. There it is. Jump drive.
Hyperspace.
These are kind of
Check-in
visual
systems
glitches.
complete. Enjoy the ride, Captain.
You could consider this a bug. Maybe I'll take the time to get a clip and join on, and I know there's a case already posted about this. So let's go to Dickens. Okay, where's Dickens? On the other side of the planet. So there's a ship where I'm going. Jump drive.
Jumping.
Use orbital markers to go to the other side of planets. Someone's doing exactly the same thing I'm doing. It's a Constellation Aquila. Oh, nice ship. Really nice. Okay, where's Dickens? Over there. 488. I don't think I can get much closer. Let's try. Jump drive.
Jump.
I hope it's something like 350 or something. Let's see. Yeah, better. It was a difference of about 120 kilometers. Okay, Constellation Aquila is getting closer. I suppose he's going to the same side, but we'll see. I hope so. I would like to see it. And I believe they inserted the Constellation Aquila. Was it already available in the universe? I thought only the Andromeda was available. The Aquila is the luxury one or the exploration one. I think that's it. This one has a rover and an Archimedes. That's a nice bundle. An Ursa rover and the Merlin or Archimedes knob. It's cool. Okay, open Mobiglass. Open Mobiglass.
Mobiglass.
So with 80,000, I can risk to 70,000. Close Mobiglass.
Mobiglass. Off.
If everything fails, I'll be right where I started tonight. Oh, the server has been solid, and the client. Oh. Let's take a chance. Okay, let's forget about the constellation Aquila and change the reticule focus. Can't I do that? Interesting. Reticule focus I thought would change the upper right hand marker, but it's not doing it. I'm gonna be there during nighttime, so lights on.
Lights maximum.
I need to be careful not to crash. But it's a lot easier to crash in the Aurora. Atlas is a pretty solid ship right now. And it's one of the most common ships you see around. Okay, we're dropping altitude fast. I don't want to crash, so let's give it a little up thrust and adjust. Deploy landing gear.
The gears down and locked.
Now we can begin our descent and lower our speed. There you go. Nice. Okay, once again, let's locate the blue building and go on from there. Here at Yela, the closest building to the land vehicle spawning building, which is here, is the storage facility. Let's see what the price for medical supplies is right now. Okay, where is it? Over here. Oh, I do have a flashlight. I've grown accustomed to not using it because of the bug. But I got my flashlight back. $48 UEC. Now that's a difference. Well, that's all my money. So no. Okay, how about adding 18 SUs? That would leave me with a little less than 8,000. Let's go for it. At 40, if I can sell it for about 75, that's gonna be a nice profit. Or a big crash if the server or the client freezes or crashes, or if I crash my ship, of course. Which is also a possibility. A little lag there. Come on, Star Citizen. Don't scare me. I know you like drama, but not with this cargo. Okay, medical supplies. I wouldn't want them to pack better when I'm buying medical supplies. Retract landing gear.
Gear coming up.
Open star map.
Stellar cartography. Just think of all those places, those faraway, unreachable corners of the galaxy, the uncharted areas of space.
I'm under the impression that we are on the other side of the moon and won't be able to see Olisar. So, close star map.
Exiting map.
Let's take a look. Let's see if I can locate Crusader. At least part of it. If I can see Crusader, then Olisar is also, I think that's Crusader. Yeah. So open star map. Open star map.
Displaying map.
Okay. And let's focus on Yela. So that maybe the orbital markers will appear. Close star map.
Closing map.
Maybe that was wishful thinking, and it won't. Okay, but at least I'm beginning to see more of Crusader. Open star map. Open star map.
Maps.
What can I see? I can see Cryastro. That's enough. Close star map.
Leaving map.
That's good enough. Jump drive.
Jumping.
And from Cryastro, I can get to Port Olisar. So, no big deal. Open star map.
Displaying map.
Close star map.
Exiting map.
Jump drive.
Hyperspace. Checking systems now. Complete. Enjoy the ride, Commander.
Oh, thankfully that landing gear is jump drive proof. Okay, hold on. This is the last run for tonight, and you need to hold until I land. Okay.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
They are usually patient. You can take your time landing. I mean, not forever, but you can take your time.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Lights off.
Lights low.
And once you are here and landed, your cargo should be safe. Now you can finally breathe, knowing that your 73,000 credits are not going to evaporate. Nice. I bought for 40 and I'm gonna sell at 77. Well, how about that? I went from 80,000 to 147,355. The target was 100k and I went up to almost 150k. Nice. So, hope you like it. Have any suggestions for better trade runs, better routes, better commodities? Please do comment on that or any other gameplay feature. These are my ships. There's not much I can do beyond what they are capable of. But
Readying for system jump now.
really, but they do have a lot of potential. So with that, the stream finishes for today. Have a good night and see you in the verse.